What's a useless skill you've mastered that has unexpectedly come in handy? I've mastered the art of folding fitted sheets. It seems useless until someone asks how to organize their linen closet, and I'm suddenly the hero with perfectly folded sheets. I haven't mastered it by I learned how to pick locks. It came in useful 3 times so far, each time someone lost their room key. I'm extraordinarily good at towel whipping. Made someone bleed once. I repaired several pairs of torn jeans by knitting them. I'm really good at mental maths. It's mainly useless since everyone has a calculator in their pocket, but I'm put to use occasionally, splitting a tab, calculating darts scores, etc. I'm 85 kg adult man, and I can walk silent and be almost completely silent while moving semi-fast. People get real spooked by that. It comes in handy because it's fun to scare people. Body clock: if I need to be awake at 4 a.m. I wake up within 5 minutes of it, or 5 a.m. 6 and so on. Have set an alarm clock exactly once in 10 years as I was in a wildly different time zone. Body clock still woke me up. Having the ability to use my tongue to knot a cherry stem. It is fantastic for tricking youngsters into thinking you are a magician at events, but it is useless for impressing males at the bar. I can untangle cables really well, and I have a great time perception. Now that smartphones and turn-by-turn directions are the default, navigating using a paper map. I was recently taking a long road trip with some friends through an area with absolutely no cell service whatsoever, so our phones were completely useless. The only navigation we had was a general idea of where we were going and a road atlas from 2006. I was in the back seat, so I was put in charge of the map. We managed the entire 4H trip with just one instance of getting lost. And even then we ended up at a gas station where the dude behind the counter gave us a shortcut down a road that wasn't on the map. I can shape the gum in my mouth into a cube and a pyramid. Being able to spend hours of effort on something except for what I'm supposed to be doing. Junk journaling: now I using it to decorate my phone cover and change it every 1-2 week. Tying a tie. I am HFASD. Learning how to say something to someone I meet for the first time, for example a teller or cashier, to make me seem less robotic. I really like your nails. Nice ink. What's your favorite piece? I like your shoes. Your hair looks really cool. Your name is cool. Followed by how do you say it? Or where is it from? They usually respond with interesting stories. Sometimes I'm not interested, but let them prattle on because people like to talk about themselves. I can look at maps and remember it mentally. Friends call me the GPS. I'm extremely good at topography. I know lots of flags, capitals, location of countries, their history, etc. It's absolutely useless, but I do find a lot of mistakes in movies and TV series. For example, last one I found is a documentary where they talked about Iraq, but used the Syrian flag. They probably thought it was the correct old one of Iraq, but that one had 3 stars instead of 2, which Syria has. I read a lot growing up and know a lot of random trivia, especially about science and history. It came in really handy when my kids were going through the Y-phase. Juggling 3 oranges: great for party tricks. I can make my nose bleed voluntarily, and I used to skip class with that excuse very frequently,